saw my Sunday video, you'll know I started a new series on my channel which I called Characters I Will Follow on Social Media. And the first time I talked about bookish characters I think would have a YouTube channel and what they would do on their YouTube channel, and of course the fact that I will be subscribed to them on their YouTube channel. And rather than space out this series because I was on a roll, I just decided to just film the entire series in its entirety. So over the next week and a half-ish, you'll be seeing different social medias and different characters I think I would be following on said social media. And like I said, Sunday was all about YouTube. Today is all about Instagram. Before I kick things off, I'll state that if you've been liking my content so far and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, click on that notification bell so you can know the minute I have a new video go up and you can stay abreast of all my content. So let me just jump on to the first character I would follow on Instagram, starting with Isabelle Lightwood. Yes, Isabelle Lightwood from the Shadowhunters universe. What can I say? Isabel would be on Instagram posting thirst traps for all of us to fawn over, and she will place them side by side with pictures of all the weapons that she loves and adores and likes to kill people with, making us realize that she's the kind of girl that we would want to sit on our faces while she's plotting 1,001 ways to kill us. And even if she does do so far as it is that we get the chance to have her sit on our faces, we shall be happy. Oh, not we, just me? Okay, fine. So far she can sit on my face. She can kill me 1,001 ways to Sunday and I will thank her for it. But yeah, I totally will be following Isabelle Lightwood on Instagram. You would too, if you're honest with yourself, of course. The next character that I think will be on Instagram and that I would follow in a heartbeat would be Hugo from the 7 Husbands of Hugo. Hugo will be serving us face and body and showing us just how ageless she is. And then she'll be doing throwback pictures of all the pictures she took in the 60s and the 70s and how glamorous she's always been. She will bring us back to, she will be giving us Gillian Anderson vibes. And if you do not find Gillian Anderson attractive, you know, good for you. I think she's a snack. But like I was saying, Hugo will be serving us face and body and be showing us just how glamorous she's always been and how ageless her beauty is and how timeless her face is, and just we would worship her with all the likes and all the comments, and she would deserve it because she's fucking Hugo and she's on Instagram. Like, of course I would follow her. Third on the list, Leigh Bardugo. Yes, Leigh Bardugo from the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. What can I say? Bisexuals own Instagram. And do I think that Isabelle Lightwood is bisexual? Totally. Like, I honestly think that Isabelle Lightwood swings all the way. Have you seen her? But I was saying, Leigh Bardugo, it would serve us face, it will serve us body, it will serve us glamour, it will serve us power, it will serve us magic, and it will have millions of followers, millions, because it's Leigh Bardugo and it's on Instagram. And of course we want a bit of that life, we want a bit of that power, we want to see his face, we want to see his style, we want to see him. He would own us because the prince and eventual king of our nest does not do things by half measures. So yeah, Leigh Bardugo will totally be on Instagram, serving us everything we want and so desire. And then there's Isabel from An Enchantment of Ravens. God, you see, Isabel would totally, absolutely, 100% be on Instagram. Like, the girl is making art, and how else is she going to make money from her art? How else is she going to get people to commission her art pieces than for her to put her work on Instagram? And here is the best part, right? She'll just be putting things and we'll see that it features a lot of fae, and the fae will not really understand the platform, but because their ego is so swollen and because that is what makes them so happy, they will just be pleased that their pictures and their images are getting all the likes and all the comments. Of course, they will not understand that the likes and comments are to the skills of the artist, but to them it's praise for their beauty. So I totally think Isabel would be on Instagram, and I think she would rock it. Absolutely rock it. The next bookish character that I think would be on Instagram, Morrigan, or More, as we all know her and love her, from the Dakota series, to be precise though, from A Court of Mist and Fury. What can I say? Like, More serves looks, more serves face, more serves body, more keeps giving us fashion to die for. And between her being all glamorous on her Instagram and her showing us all her partners and her now going on a new adventure to find herself, you can best believe that Morri will be sharing all her life for us on Instagram and we will gobble it up. But the thing is that she would not necessarily be giving us that much detail. She just give us enough to tantalize us, because we all know she knows how to keep secrets about the things that matter to her. And eventually she probably would find love, and who knows, she might find it with me, because I will definitely be that subscriber, constantly liking, constantly commenting, constantly losing my shit over the perfection that is Morrigan. So yeah, more from Aquamath would totally be on Instagram. And then there's Achilles from A Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. See, Achilles would totally be on Instagram, flexing his muscle and shit, like showing his skills and shit, and people will be all thirsty. Like everybody will be thirsty. Male, female, non-binary folks would all be thirsty over his ass. And when you come and slide you into his DMs and be like, yo gorgeous, you look fine as fuck, I want to know you, he will go, piece of peasant, I have a boyfriend, his name is Patroclus, move, shoo shoo shoo. So yes, Achilles will totally be that fucking ass tease on Instagram. And even though we already know that he's in love and in a committed relationship with his partner, we still be thirsty as fuck following him across the social media, because I repeat, it's Achilles. And then there's Dean Award De Laurentiis, which I think Instagram was made for you show off ass, because that boy just likes to show off. And I think from his posts to his stories to his Insta life, he will just be there showing us how glamorous his life is, and knowing fully well that we envy him of his life and we want his life, and he's just cocky and laughing because the asshole knows we would never get his life. I repeat, he's a fucking asswipe, but I will totally follow him because he's Dean Award De Laurentiis, and I just it's Dean. That's just enough said. It's Dean. And then there's Maya from Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim. Maya will totally be on Instagram. She'll be all of those social media entrepreneurs, you know. While the rest of us are just having fun on that social media platform, Maya will be showing us all the design and all the dresses and all the clothes she's making and how glamorous they are. And of course, she'll use that medium to sell her design, to sell her clothes. And she would make a motherfucking killing because it's Maya and she's fucking talented. And yeah, I will totally follow her. Like, I might not be able to wear half of the clothes she makes because I probably won't be able to afford them. She does make clothes for fit for royalty after all, but I would still, her clothes will be what you aspire to when you hit it big. You know, those kind of clothes that you're like, when I make my first million or my first 10 million, I will come calling and pick that up. Yeah, those will be, our clothes will be aspirational. They would inspire us to reach for the stars and try and survive in a capitalist world so we can afford to buy her clothes. And she would make a killing because it's Maya and she's fucking talented. And then we have Amelia Leblanc Spencer from Vicious by LJ Shen. Amelia would use her Instagram to feature only her art. She will use her Instagram to feature her art. She will use the feature art of upcoming artists because she's altruistic like that. She wants to help them put their name out there. She wants to make them, you know, popular and get them the recognition that they rightfully deserve. But what she would never put on her Instagram would be pictures of herself and Vicious, because Vicious would insist on not being made for public consumption. Of course, occasionally she might get him to show, but he would never show his full face. Maybe it's the back of his head, maybe the side profile, you know, but that's just it. And he would only feature like maybe once every 2 years. So people would always be in a comments being like, when is your husband going to show up next time? And Vicious would just see those comments and be like, and not even give a shit. But yeah, Amelia will totally feature our art. It will be like 30% our art and 70% new artists, out of new and upcoming artists. But we love her because it's Amelia LeBlanc Spencer, and like she's deserving of all that love, don't you think? And then there's Jenya Safin from Shadow and Bone, or rather The Bishopers by Leigh Bardugo. Jenya, where else, what other platform is more suitable for a woman who is to fashion and design like Jenya is? She would just be absolutely killing it. We would lose our breath. And besides, where else will she get the rightful praise and adoration she deserves for being able to pull off matching an eye mask with our outfits. Like, we'll just be like, oh my god, what outfit would Jenya pair up the next eye mask with? That is what we'll be doing. She'll just be trending every damn time she puts up a new Insta post, because she's gorgeous, she's a bit dangerous, you know, with that eye mask, and she's just absolutely breathtakingly stunning with her fashion choices. Because I repeat, it's Jenya and we love her. So those are 10 bookish characters I will totally be following on Insta. Not just the type of following, like I would have my notifications on for all of them, so that every time they make a new post I would be in the know, because entertainment everybody. But yeah, let me know down in the comments down below what are some bookish characters, if they had an Instagram, you'll be following. Like, let me know which bookish characters you think would have an Instagram. Let me know if you would follow them on Instagram. Let me know if you agree with my choices. Just drop them down in the comments down below. That is this video. If you liked it, please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. Check out my other videos, subscribe if you want to, and if you do decide to subscribe, like I always say, do not forget to click on that notification bell so you can know the minute I have a new video go up. I make new videos every Sundays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and I'll see you soon. Until then, stay passionate, love books, love yourself, bye.